And good evening, everybody, for some late night Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Well, late night if you're on the East Coast. I am Sigma Fan. I am joined by Parsley, and we got a great four-way match going for you in this group. Group 2, Winter League Week 3. Ryguy, Atomraptors, Diabetes, and Artorious, all on 6 points. And it's week 3, since we're doing threes companies. It's going to be a great race.
Yes, it is. In addition to that, of course, the stairs are all shuffled, so go down one level in grave, you might end up in mountain.
Means our players have to be really, really sharp, and knowing that we got some veterans in this group, especially Ryguy, who's been around since pretty much the beginning. Diabetes has been around for a while. We're going to see some high quality play here.
We definitely should, and combine that, of course, with the alternative chess placements are in play. So this should be a great run.
Yep. But the main goal is it's threes company. Got to get you got to bring Waylon with you to Sherlock to meet up with the Dragon Lord.
And for the first time in history of your game, don't push the B button, hold the A instead.
And it looks like we're going to be capping off a great night of Dragon Warrior Randomizer all throughout Twitch. And and as noted by one of our chatters, Aaron2U2, Artorious runs co-op, so he is really used to stair shuffle, so that's going to give him a nice little boost in this race.
Right. Considering, though, that everybody has 6, I think everybody's going to have a slight little lead, but we'll see what comes up as we start in the nice little speech. And we have fairy water for the first chest. In the second, some gold. And in the back, we should have our key, as the locks are in play, unlike the last couple.
That is right. And stats are you got good health, but everything else kind of lacking.
Yeah, I especially don't like the 2 points of magic. Most of the weeks you get decent pile. You might not have a spell, but look at that. We have Sherlock right next door to Tentangel.
Yep, and Ryguy is fighting a red slime. They have stop spell, and he's off and running. It looks like the enemies that
we got a town.
But it's Hawknest, so you gotta get out of there. And how about a werewolf?
Nah, that's probably going to be, for now, the fun police. It ain't the red dragon as we normally refer to it, but it's basically good enough to send you back to start.
Yep.
The problem is you got that 500 plus gold right out of the start. You'd love to find a town to use it, and unfortunately with both Sherlock and Hawksnest, we don't have a town nearby. We have that big swamp at the bottom, forcing people out to the northwest, which has got those werewolves and everything else, instead of finding that town.
And you really don't want to go to the southwest either, because now you're seeing a lot of nasty things. Metal scorpions look especially nasty.
And we're also getting a little bit of a divergence here. Ryguy's the only person not resetting, taking the long speech each time, while the other 3 are still doing so, hoping, praying they can keep that gold to use in a town somewhere.
Ghosts have hurt more too, and Ryguy does have an advantage. He has found red slimes. Diabetes has found blue slimes in the southeast. However, we're going to get our first level from Ryguy, and let's see what he's got here. 5 power is good, 1 more speed power, 11 more hit points is good, 17 magic points, although no spells to use.
We don't have any spells yet, yeah. Unfortunately, Diabetes has got to try to grind, because he found out after going through that swamp down to the bottom right-hand corner, there is nothing there. It's a dead end.
That is true. However, he is getting his grind on. He has found the red slimes, and he is getting level 2.
Yep, he will join Ryguy in that second level. Unfortunately, though, that probably means Diabetes will not be resetting once he takes to death and will lose half that gold. Meanwhile, Artorious gets to level 2 while still keeping the gold.
And if you take a look, this is smart play by Diabetes, who's got the desert tiles, and those have a higher spawn rate than the forest tiles that Ryguy is going through. And what we were talking about,
30 to 15, or
5 to 13. Ryguy did get to level 3 while we were talking about Diabetes. Got outside, which doesn't do much.
Meanwhile, Diabetes picks up level 3 right there as well, taking out a Scorpion. 6 health, 6 HP, 9 more magic in that level.
Yep, and I think Diabetes saw the Scorpions, probably just going to keep on doing stuff. And we have Cave for Raptor, and just gets bodied by a Golem. He did find Swamp Cave.
Was it Swamp North or Swamp South, partner?
Swamp North.
All right. So with the alternate chest, you can go directly to the right of there, and it is a possibility to have a treasure chest there with the alternate treasure. But it seems Adam's more than happy to settle back in on the forest tiles to try to grind out some red slime. Meanwhile, Diabetes finally takes the Death Warp back on the hands of a Magi Drakey.
And we got Healmore on 4, level 4. Ryguy has gotten to 4. If we're not on the ball with the levels up, it's because it is a 4-way race, so it is our... these things do happen, but Healmore on 4 is going to help, especially with the swamp that you have to travel through.
9020 in Healmore, by the way, was at level 4. Now with Healmore, though, I'd start pushing out more, and at least Atomraptors has got that same idea. Meanwhile, Ryguy's more than happy to stay grinding, now working on Scorpion.
And he's got the power to do it. Level 5 for him. 3 more power, 14 more speed, no hit points, 1 magic points. Heal and hurt more, regular heal and hurt more. That does put Hawk's Nest viable.
Yeah, depending on who's on that spike tile.
And that's exactly what Ryguy's going for.
And actually, it was Swamp South, not Swamp North, that Atomraptor had found.
Interesting.
Heal more with the Axe Knight.
Ooh, that makes it... He's got the magic points. He's got to get the magical 65, though.
And he's been rolling 58 to 60. Now this one is not going to cut it.
And Baby Breath to boot. Can't really mess around with them right now. And Ryguy's just going to take death.
It's still viable. You just got to play the luck to avoid before you get to that spike tile. That Axe Knight wasn't on the spike tile. It was just one of the enemies directly in Hawk's Nest.
Right.
I think Ryguy's going to give it another shot here. That's where he's heading. Meanwhile, Diabetes is running, I believe, both sides of that swamp cave just to see if there's any treasure chest out there.
And Ryguy will hurt more Warlock. Good stuff. That's a good experience. Heading to the spike tile. Red Slime's gonna run away. Take a heal. Armored Knight. This is not gonna be pretty. Oh, Baby Breath.
He's got a chance. And he does get it down. That's gonna definitely give him a level.
Give him a couple, I think.
Level 6 will pick up 6 health. 6 attack, 8 speed, 4 health, 4 magic, no spells. Only enough for 1 for level.
And he got the harp.
Not the greatest piece of item underneath, but definitely one of the things you do need to complete the rainbow drop.
Yeah, you're finding something. That's the important thing. You're finding something.
At the same time, Atomraptors picks up level 6. He's about to find out the AK.
And Diabetes knocks out a Axe Knight. Like I said, need that magic 65 in order to kill it.
And we also find out that the AK has heal more. And he will get level 7 out of this.
No additional spells.
No additional hit points either. The hit points were +0.
Empty Eyes loving it.
Meanwhile, Diabetes is heading towards it. Roll Mantu, pretty nice little takedown there for Ryguy. He'll get his level 7. 9, 2, 0, and 2.
Also, big thank you. Ooh, Metal Slime alert. Countdown. 1 for Ryguy.
There's
2
2
for Ryguy.
Swing and a miss, but the Metal Slime States gives him another shot.
Whiffed again. Ran away. Also, big thank you for Yakko Wacko 20 rating with the party bait. Welcome to this wonderful Dragon Warrior randomizer match.
A group of 6-point combinations. Winners should be very much in the driver's seat to get themselves into the playoffs. Everybody else will have work to do. Meanwhile, Ryguy finds the Land of Keys, Rimildar.
Be able to
He'll be the first to be able to check the locks. Yep.
And
well, unlike
Raptors
most of our races, all 4 have now seen the spike. He's going to get by with only 2 points of health here on this AK. But all 4 have done the AK now. So far, we really haven't seen much other than Tentagel's Treasury for alternate chest locations so far in the seed. Ryguy, though, decided not to go for the weapon shop there in room.
No, when you have... What does shock me, though, is... Well, you couldn't... Couldn't stay at the inn because it was 50. And he's just gonna go on. Shocks me because I would have thought he would have gone to the inn now that he has the money to do so, heal up and move on.
Yeah, I would have stayed in that corner because you do have a small section of tile that's normal, so it wouldn't have cost you the 2 hit points per. Get your 50 heal up, even if you don't take a shot. At least get your full life so you don't find yourself maybe getting back attacked by somebody and away you go.
That is a nasty cave right there that's out of the way, surrounded by swamp.
Yeah, my question to you actually would be at this point, considering that we know that the AK is on the spike tile, and we know we can take 1 hit so we can get those 2 shots off, would you just sit there and start grinding because Tentagel's so close you can go back to heal your magic?
Maybe at the tail end. And Ryguy got the Metal Slime. That's gonna bring him neck and neck with Adam.
Yep, that's 19, 3, 1, and 10 were the numbers with no spell. And now Ryguy will take a death war. Meanwhile, Adams is trying south where we couldn't before because of the life situation through that deep swamp.
And now
Ryguy
we're
taking the first look at the treasury. We have a replacement key. Money of gold. And then an herb, and finally a treasure guard in the form of a wyvern.
Wow.
Let's see what magic item it is, and we're looking at the Stones of Sunlight.
1.5 of 3.
Meanwhile, Artorious dies in Catlin to a treasure guard.
Rough scene. Ah, there's another treasure chest.
There is an alternative chest in Pentangel, but it only has a pair of wings.
That will be helpful.
Considering a Red Bull can.
No, but that is helpful though, just in case when he needs to come back once he has all 3 of the items and has the rainbow drop.
That is true, and also it does make up for the one that was missing in the treasury, just in case you find something underneath and you maybe want to set up a gold grind. Now note, you see them in the wall. That does happen. Game does spaz out a little bit with the NPC characters if there is a treasure guard in town where there normally wasn't supposed to be.
And it looks like Ryguy has found...
He is in Mountain Cave.
Yep, Mountain Cave level 1.
And the problem is he has to go all around because without the Radiant spell, he's got to look for the alternate locations that could have a treasure chest by the alternate chest location. That can't be chainmail.
Nope. It is wings. He's found 8 chests already, so all chests will duplicate.
Alrighty, the normal stairs takes you. That looks like it could be where, in Charlock?
Yeah, bottom of Garen's grave and decided to ignore it.
Yeah, there's always time to come back later. At this point, it probably would be easier, especially for most runners, to check everything outside first before trying to worry about all the chests that could be hidden in multiple branching locations down in dungeons. Because you still have all your town checks. You have Garingham. You still have Catlin that we know there's one in there. You found the fighter's ring down in the dungeon does Artorious. Up in the northern portion of Grave. Sorry, yeah. Not Grave, but Swamp. That's one of 3 places that can get an alternative treasure chest there in the Swamp Cave.
And North of Swamp does have Fighter's Ring, but with the way we're getting attack points, it's nice, but not really necessary. And apparently...
Well, I'll agree. Meanwhile, the spike tile for Gwaylin is an AK. Venus is feasting on those.
Yep, and there are predictions that we might be getting all 3 of them might be AKs.
That could be. You could easily see an AK potentially at the spike tile in Charlock.
And Raptors has now found Rimmeldar.
Yep, so Adam Raptors will be the second one with the magic of the key.
Diabetes got to level 10. The agility is good.
Yeah, 76. I'd take 3 days a week and twice on Sunday.
So, and with that amount of agility, you should be able to run against almost anything. You'll still have trouble against the higher end stuff like your Red Dragons, your Armored Knights.
Also, by the way, we had 9 and 8 for HP and MP on that level 10 from level 9.
And as Sotgraph tells us, remember, agility is just a number.
It is, but with the alternative running algorithm that's on, that number is helped for you when you're here in the overworld, is a little worse for you when you're down in a dungeon, and when you're in Charlock, good luck.
Well, you could get lucky. I mean, we've seen many a runner in these tournaments just have amazing run luck in Charlock.
So that is true, and we can also have great luck if somebody could accidentally just run over a treasure guard guarding the overworld number that would normally be got from Catlin.
Right, but that's something we don't know yet, so they'll probably have to go to Gantlin and check the coordinates.
Right guy, by the way, finds first level of grave. And the normal 3 are down to just 1. And that might be a treasure card.
Kind of makes you want to have that Legends of the Hidden Temple Guard sound effect when that happens. Oh, treasure guard!
At that point, though,
the token. Ryguy's got 2.5 out of 3.
And say my pendant of life, also known as the Erdrick's token. And for those of you who don't get that reference, go watch Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was a great show on Nickelodeon in the 90s. They Omic drop the gate.
I don't think we can do that sound effect on this channel.
No, we might be off air.
Anyway, Ryguy finds a town.
Atomraptors go
caves. Coal.
And we have coal for Ryguy. Checking the shop first. Let's see if we have anything of interest. We do have a full plate. We have the flame sword. He goes with a chain mill. And that'll be all.
Yep, wants to save some money because he needs to heal up at the inn, and also wants to check that search spot. Maybe there's I don't know if there's going to be another treasure guard there, because all of the key items are gone.
And there is the fairy flute. Now, there is a potential chest. Oh, he didn't check it. There is a potential chest that would be in the locked room to the right of where the shopkeep for the items would be. There's the dirt cave, but he needs the trading cave for the harp first.
He might be lucky and be a few feet north.
Oh, that would be extremely lucky and beneficial to him if it is. Drill Magic doesn't want to let him see it. It goes down to 1 hurt more. And yet, no, it is actually the tablet cave trade-in. It's either referred to as the freebie. We have gold in the bonus chest and gold in the regular chest.
Ooh, ghetto grind?
It is possible you can get yourself between 1,000 and 1,500 each round.
Oh, he's going for it. Ryguy's been around this long enough with coal nearby, with flame sword.
Flame sword, or I'm thinking he's going for the full plate of 3,000. Because I think I saw a full plate in there.
Yep, full plate and flame sword.
Now, would you ghetto grind for the 77? Okay, there is no treasure chest in the alternate location, as we just saw there finally. They're in coal. Looks like Atomraptors... Oh, there we go. So let's say for a minute there, looks like Atomraptors had a little bit of trouble. Down in the bottom of grave, so that will dead end, but there is 2 other stairs there on the top of mountain that a kid leaked from. The one over in the very top left corner, which normally would be a dead end on the 2nd floor, and then one towards the bottom left side. It is going to check it. That one is going to link to...
This is... 3rd?
Is that Charlotte?
Yeah, that's the... I don't know.
I believe that's Charlotte kind of like bottle area.
The 2 chest check in Sherlock Interior, wow.
And none of them were there, unfortunately, but that was the play. And he did not decide to check the 3rd ladder.
Ryguy finds the Motel 6.
The town I love, good old Brickenair. But out just as fast as most people do in a regular run.
I'm a little bit stunned that Ryguy, he's got enough money for a copper sword. He isn't trying to get one. Going all or nothing trying to get Urgent Sword.
It's a copper sword or even a hand axe. As Ryguy now catches up with Diabetes and Adam on level 10.
Yep. Spent all of his time taking care of business and doing exploration. Another town for Ryguy. I think this is... Yep, Cantlin.
Remember, there is a treasure guard in there.
It's a curse spell. You can sell that for money.
At 180. The treasure guard is in the bottom left-hand corner in that shot. Oh, no, he isn't. Say somebody hit the treasure guard there earlier. Is there another spot that there can be one? Meanwhile, we will get a check on coordinates here.
Do you think there will be coordinates or no?
I'm hoping there will be, but we'll see. There is, and those numbers are 40 and 15.
No, 38 and 15.
38, oh god, maybe I need to get a new pair of glasses.
And 38 and 15, that's near... that's near Hawk's Nest. It's a little west of Hawk's Nest.
West and a little north of Hawk's Nest, but yeah. And with everything else we've got done, it's got to be one of the two, either the armor or the sword, you'd think.
Death Necklace is still out there.
Right, but it's 2 out of 3 shots.
Well, it's more than that. It could also... No, it has to be something.
Yeah, if we get coordinates, it can't be a nothing burger like we can sometimes have in Hawk's Nest.
Which is true, because cannot be homework items because Ryguy's got them all. He's the only one with all of them.
Yep, and he's just looking for that trading cave for the harp. Meanwhile, Atomraptors is so close to getting his set of the coordinates for that 3815.
And we have Artorious finding Breckenary. He's going to be on his way to Cantlin.
Yep, and it's not that far away.
But it is a windy path trying to get everything else. Just trying to find that last cave. I remember seeing a cave around here.
I believe you're right. I think we just saw like a glimpse of it in the corner of one wind. But now to find the exact path, and it's not going to be here, is we're dead end up there for Ryguy. I think we're going to get one of those wings to go out in the air. There they are.
Yep, and it looks like Ryguy is going to do his count.
While he's doing that, it looks like Diabetes is looking for that cave. Even though, of course, he's not sure as he doesn't have all of his items. Down to the south here for Artorious.
Yeah, Artorious is going to get his coordinates.
And I believe that is Catlin that he's going to be heading to. And there it is.
And Ryguy, I think, has just found the spot.
Diabetes just
It's the sword. He's got his.
there.
He's got his. He's got the stick.
The Erdrick piece that you love to hear, the big stick. Now here in the top level of Grave, there is about 3 alternative chest checks that he can make. The first one he finds is a cursed belt, which means our search tiles are complete, because we do know that all 3 are available.
Yep. And Ryguy's in Swamp still has not found the trading caves. He's found one of them. He hasn't found the other one.
Yeah, he just needs his harp trading cave. He knows where Jerk is. And he's just found out that the 2 caves basically stay on the same continent for the swamp.
Yep.
Weirdly, he's trying to grind in the swamp, and he does not have the armor. Instead, I guess, taking a death warp instead of walking the 9 steps over to the town.
Somebody points out Garingham is still out. We have not found it yet. That could be where that could be where the trading cave is.
Yeah, because Garingham also will have 3 extra possibilities for chest, 2 in the outer world and 1 between the 2 guards in the back half, potentially. But meanwhile, Diabetes out to an experience lead, Ryguy out to a item lead, but the question is who's going to cash in on their advantage first?
And there
by getting the other side
down there, but I think we know what that is. I think that was Swamp Cave.
I believe that was the other one that led him back to the front when he took it from the bottom up. There is a cave out in the corner on Ryguy. That might be our mysterious cave. Oh, no, that was the 3. Okay. That was our...
We know what that is.
We do now know...
That's Jerk.
Yeah, we do now know, however, we can take that swamp cave at the bottom right on the start if you do die, and use it to warp up to here instead of having to make the path all by yourself. Here's the snaking path. By the way, Diabetes just found out about Jerk himself.
And now Diabetes has a choice. I think this was the path where that other cave was, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but we got hit points.
Yep, level 11 gets picked up, and Diabetes is going for the ghetto grind. Wonder if he's going for the same full play. That's what it looks like, because he's heading right back at 3,000.
And that is right, Aaron. We're missing Tablet Cave and Harp Trade-In.
Yep, those are the 2 that we're missing for the underworld. The only town we're missing is Garingham. And nobody yet has the Radiant spell, which would help with the alternate treasure chest location. The question is, who's either going to find Garingham or the missing cave first? Because we do know we will have at least one of those 2 caves sitting in the back of Garingham.
Right, and it looks like the advantage is going to be to Ryguy, because Ryguy does have the token. And here's a cave that we've missed. There's the Harp Trade-In.
There's our trade-in, which does leave us with, what is the other cave that we haven't seen yet that's going to have to now be in the back of Garingham?
Tablet.
Ah. And the tablet does give you 2 other potential places where that alternate chest can be. There's one that possibly can be in the top right-hand corner, and then there's also one in the second level that's possible.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Treasure Guard is hit for Atomraptors. He will finally be getting that token. And he now has his 3 and needs to trade in. Not even going to check the other chest. Immediately out he goes.
Yeah, Atomraptor's behind, still behind a bit.
Now the question is, as soon as you trade in, do you immediately dive Sharlock just to see if you might get lucky?
No.
Speaking of luck, we have Diabeetus running into our last town of Geringham. No treasure chest on the outside.
No, it's not.
Inside.
And somebody is correct. No luck. No keys.
Oh, that's like stopping on a whammy in the old press your luck game.
No, it does not really. It doesn't matter because he doesn't need. He's missing. Not having keys is bad, but the only thing that we know that the only big thing that could be there is armor.
Right, but considering I feel it bad because of how far out of the way it is, and especially since he doesn't have his stones, he might be thinking to have to go back and check it once he has keys. Because he doesn't know, of course, what we do. By the way, Ryguy, in the meantime, does get to trade in. He's got all 3 waiting. He's just got to get to jerk.
That is true, but he knows where that is.
Fairy Flute picked up on the meantime by Atomraptors.
And with Swamp Cave close by, you can just grind on AKs to his heart. Swamp Cave is close by to start. Hawk's Nest is close by to start. Knowing how Ryguy usually plays, could make a big play for it.
I was going to say, because if you don't have the armor, you're going to have to pay 15 per step there in Sharlock to check whichever one of the 3 doors you want to check first. Speaking of that trade-in, Rainbow Drop acquired by Ryguy.
And Radiant at 13.
A spell we could have used a long time ago finally shows up at 13. Diabeetus finally heads back to Cole once again, probably just for a heal up. Meantime, Artorious finds Cole at the same time, making 3 out of our 4 individuals.
And did Beatus get the stick?
I thought he was. I don't think he made the coordinate count. Because that was one item that did not have the treasure guard.
No, because Death Necklace. No, because Fairy Flute was there because the stick is coordinates.
Yes, Fairy Flute is the one in Cole, but I did not see whether or not he actually took it. Harp traded in for Atomraptors. All he needs now is jerk.
Ryguy looks like he's going to go for it.
Well, doesn't hurt. You might get lucky as heck, as he is trying to go get Gwaylin. But that AK on the spike tile only taking 2 hurt more.
Right, he does not have... Yeah, he hasn't picked up keys.
Diabetes is our only keyless individual here in this run at the moment. And that is definitely hurting Diabeetus2nd in this event. Bonus treasure chest sitting there in Gwaylin's little tomb, and unfortunately, though, it's just a pile of gold.
But they're happy.
But thou must. I was going to say, yeah, throw your wings, get healed up, don't turn her in. That's one thing you definitely don't want to do here. And then head on over to Sherlock.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Atomraptors does pick up his rainbow drum. Second person, Sherlock ready after going to get the princess afterward. All right, so let's get your votes in chat. One of those three doors will lead you down to the basement. Is it going to be the left, the right, or up the middle in the center? Red Dragon first one to try to stop him there in Sherlock. Remember, the running algorithm will make it harder to run away. And he is heading towards the right door first.
And it will be 7 steps you'll have to take.
Yep. Yeah, and those are 15 a shot. So that's going to be 105 HP he's got to go ahead and heal through. Not counting this red dragon. Oh, and he gets away from the red dragon. First chance going down we have after a couple herbs. Where are we?
I don't remember where this is.
I don't either. That's why I haven't said anything. Oh, that's reverse of the first level. When you normally go down from the middle.
Yep. And Red Dragon Baby Breath. Oh, right.
And that gets you to the basement. Now, would you take a moment to check the treasury just in case of the armors there?
No, because you have 7 heal mores.
Just a mad dash for that spike tile, then, I'm going to believe, here for Ryguy.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
He's probably going, come on, let my Sherlock luck hold and get me that first place in those all-needed 5 points to go to 13.
And none of the big monsters have big breath, so he feels good.
Spike tile is a stone man. We haven't seen him yet.
He's got a... Yeah, and baby breath, too, so he's good. And excellent hit. Gonna
Looks
be able
like
to
Stoneman,
take...
though, has a ton of heal. I mean, a ton of
75% baby breath.
And there it is. He does get through. He's only got 8 steps away. Get ready with those DGs if we do make those final steps. And there it is. Make sure you hold A and not B, and this will be yours. And there it is. Get your GGs out. We'll get a race time here in just a second, as Ryguy is your winner of the 6-point group here tonight. I'm sorry, 8-point.
He came and knocked on our door.
And he completes it in just 41 minutes and 44 seconds.
That's good.
Meanwhile,
going.
Atomraptors is going to show us what's in that tablet cave in the back of Garringham, not knowing he doesn't need to go there.
Dragon scale. And Beatus is grinding?
Well, at this point, it's just going to be whoever has the break. No, he's starting his count, Atomraptor says, for the big stick. By the way, we'll try to get Ryguy here in chat momentarily into the box.
No, I'm wondering about Beatus. Oh, he doesn't have the stones.
Yeah, he doesn't have the stones because he just got keys. Remember, he had to bypass because he didn't have keys earlier.
And the keys are in what, home base?
He never saw Rimloldar until
he's got him. He got him.
I know, he finally got the key. There we go. Now he can get going to the big old sea.
Yeah, but he's got to pick up somebody first.
Yeah, then it doesn't help you if you don't have the nice, lovely Gwaylan. Meanwhile, Artorious does pick up Diabetes, takes a shot back to start, which ain't all that bad because the Swamp Cave is pretty close to Tentagel. And by taking that def, you do get all your power, life, and magic.
That's true. However, we are going to have some big disadvantages. Beatus is going to enter Sherlock with Copper Sword. Artorious is going to have the Hand Axe.
Yeah, he never did his count.
I don't think Artorious knows where it is, yeah.
If you stick to Hurtmore's dog, it should be fine.
No, and he's going to go the right way.
Yep, he does pick the right door. Anyone wondering why is because from the start, it is a few steps shorter to go to the right than to go to the left or center. And there we go. Ryguy, welcome on in. GG's on the scene.
Thanks. I was a little confused how that came together so quickly, but cool.
Hey, he'll take it whatever way he can.
Yeah, I was just gonna do some reconnaissance into Sherlock and was like, this is just one stair, let's check it out. I'll probably have to... Oh, it's late all of a sudden.
Yep, you took that one stair, which was just the reverse of the normal first level, and then you came right out on the basement. You're like, oh, cool. Meanwhile, Diabetes and Artorious both are on that same one path heading towards the basement.
Artorious has the bigger advantage. He's got a hand axe. While
compared to the Copper Sword of Diabetes.
Yeah. How shocked were you when everything just kind of fell into place so quickly and the only thing you had to find was, I think what was it, the trade cave was the last thing you needed?
Yeah, the Harp Cave. When I found the two caves by Cole, and the first one was the Rainbow Drop Cave, I was like, dude, if the other one is Harp Cave, we're going to be on our way here. And then I had seen a cave across the way from, I don't know, Remulder or something that we couldn't get to. And I was kind of trying to wind around it. Like I tried to go down and around. And the Swamp Cave was kind of a cute little troll for me because I hadn't seen that. Somehow I always walked right by Sherlock going south. So I hadn't seen that cave over there. And I got Swamp Cave and I popped out of Swamp Cave. I was like, ooh, a town. That's like, oh, it's Hawksnest again. Oh, I see. So it took a little while to figure out that it was north of Cole for that cave that I saw. But other than that, like, yeah, everything else was pretty much right there.
Yeah, you came out of there and I could just feel you going, wait, I've seen this place before.
Yeah, and I was still on the hunt for Garanham, I believe, at the time, too, which was, you know, possible cave back there. So I'm thinking like, I think that's Garanham. We might have the Harp Cave. It might be... wait.
No, Garanham, even more of a big old nothing than usual Beckonary.
Yep, and didn't need it. And it does look like we're going to get second place unless this Axe Knight does something, but gets to run away. Everybody get your GGs out, ladies and gentlemen. Artorious is going to finish in second place with a time of 47:42.
And that's going to be pretty bad for Diabetes, who's already on the spike tile just behind. And of course, we'll try to get Artorious in here as well.
I was looking over the builds, and I see that I was a level behind them. I was about to say, I saw my HP plus only got me 1 extra HP, which surprised me, but I guess I was a level short of them all.
Yeah, because they
Diabetes
went... Yep. 48-14 for Beatus, and that is 2 points for Beatus. Artorious gets 3, and Adam Raptors is going to get 1. And hopefully we can get everybody in here.
Meanwhile, Ryguy, any other thoughts you had while you're running? It looks like we do have 2 of our other runners coming on in. GG any thoughts on this seed that we just ran?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, GG.
How did that race go for you two?
I thought it was a lot better than all the practice seeds I was doing. It honestly pretty just straightforward. Really glad to have high agility in that.
And how about you, Beatus? Beatus is... Okay, go ahead.
Also didn't say that's GG Ryguy and DB2.
Looks like Diabetes is just having a little bit of audio trouble. Get him in here in just a...
Yeah, GG's to you both. That was kind of fun how everything fell into place. I just want to know what these flags, though. I'm confused. I feel like every one of these I did, Cole had the flute, and it was like 1 or 2 stairs to the bottom. I don't think it has to...
Yeah, once again, right is right in Sherlock.
By the way, if you're looking for one, I don't want to give away many secrets, but the one that I commentated last night will give you one that had multiple levels that you had to go through before landing in the basement in Sherlock.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't looking for it, but it was weird how they always seem to pop up with like 1 or 2 stairs and you're there, so...
Hey, I'm certainly hoping for that myself when I do my run tomorrow night, so... Well, hopefully I didn't jinx it.
Well, practice makes perfect, Parsley.
That is true, everybody. Also, the reason I'm here, because I can see more of them and commentate on the same time.
Always a good time. Adam Raptors has started his dive. Running into some problems with Star Wyvern, getting run blocked a lot.
And that's, of course, due to the alternative running algorithm that does make it harder to run here in Sherlock, especially since he does only have level 14, but it is higher than both Diabetes and Artorious did.
Yep, and running into a red dragon, too, which is never fun. But they're going to make their way towards the staircase, if not for all of these red dragons. There must have been like a red dragon fiesta in the pathway to the basement.
I think they're all joined in the Adam Raptors party, because I don't think many of our other runners had too much trouble with many red dragons, but Adam is just fighting him almost every other step and won't let him go, and he's down to just a single hit point.
Nope, able to heal out of it though, and one step, another, just bad luck all around.
And there we go, we finally get to the stairs. He's got just the basement. But again, he only has the copper sword. No, I'm sorry, he actually has Erdrick's. Diabetes was the one with the copper.
Yeah, Adam Raptors found the stick.
Now getting run stopped however by X-Knight.
Yep, very horrible luck.
Just about out of herbs is Adam Raptors as he's trying to get there. Now a Stoneman, which we know will be on the spike tile in a second.
Yep, but they know sleep, so that's going to help out a lot.
And unlike his partner, the Golem, he's willing to actually stay asleep. And is only those 8 steps away. Werewolf, right before the Dragonlord. Make sure you do not hold down your beaky and also face the Dragonlord.
Right, and it's going to be GG's.
And we'll get a time here for Atomraptors in just a quick second.
Looks like 53:25.
Thank you. Alrighty, for the rest of us that we got to hear while we look to see if we can get Atomraptors to join us, have either of you looked ahead to next week's next week's flags?
Yeah, it's vanilla with half of the randomizer tri-stated, so you don't really know what you're going to get aside from what vanilla map, and I think that might literally be the only thing guaranteed, right? It's all tri-state stuff next week, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping for pure vanilla, pretty much. That's my wish for next week.
Ooh, 6 hours of grinding.
Pure vanilla is evil. I mean, unless we're getting the Super Nintendo version, then that's fine.
Some of us don't mind vanilla. Don't knock it till you tried it.
I have. That's why I play the Super Nintendo version.
Vanilla is very good when you put it with chocolate and strawberry, like in Neapolitan.
And that's how we get the glorious randomizer. So, just to remind everybody, Ryguy has got the 5 points, Artorious has got the 3 points, Diabeetus got the 2 points, Atomraptor's got a little bit of catching up to do. There's still enough time to do it. So we'd like to thank all of our runners for partaking. And are we getting Atomraptors in here, or is Atomraptors kind of donezo? All right, he's all donezo. So any final words, Artorious, Beatus, and Ryguy?
Just the usual GGs to everyone. And of course, thank you to all who put this on. As always, appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to watch these and to have these going all week long. So thank you.
Completely echo everything Ryguy just said. Admins, restream crew, commentators, all that, trackers, fellow racers, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, much the same. Not a whole lot to add. Wish I had not perhaps last location keys. That would have been helpful. But I guess I should be happy to even be in the conversation. But GG's to Ryguy, to Artorious, and to Atomraptors for finishing that one out. Looking forward to the next couple weeks, see who can make the playoffs.
And with these scores tonight, of course, for everybody, Artorious will be in the driver's seat, but all 4 of our runners will still have the control of their own destiny here in those final 2 weeks with 10 more points available for each.
Wait, playoffs? What are those? I don't know anything of those. Huh. Well, what happens then?
That's where we make your run without seeing any number.
Playoffs? I thought it just ended after 5 weeks. Huh, weird.
Who are you, Jim Morris Sr.? Playoffs? What are you talking about? Playoffs? Playoffs? I'm just hoping to win a single game.
Well, with over 8 points, you've so far done quite well for yourself coming in, but you still have 2 more weeks to go. We're just trying to find out where we're going to be setting you all here as soon as we wrap up here.
Yeah, well, they figure that out.
I believe that is. Looks like we're going to head for some Dragon Warrior 4 fun here in just a moment. Anybody with any last words before I give it to my partner to sign us out?
All right, and with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Let's give a big hand to our runners once again. Artorious, Beatus, Atomraptors, Ryguy. Also, shout out to our trackers, Omega Strep, RG365, our restreamer, Arc, my co-commentator, Parsley. I am Sigma Fan, and we will see you next time for for more Dragon Warrior Randomizer goodness here on the DW Randomizer channel and all the family of Dragon Warrior Randomizer networks. Subscribe to our Discord, which is in the chat, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.